drug is the same company that's making the drug. The company that tells you need the test is the same company that's making the test. And that's why I'm always careful here on this program not to be brand specific unless I personally have experience with that brand. I think that brand is going to help you. It's really about the test. It's really about the concept, the idea. When it comes to testing only serves testers. Because nobody's a normal person. Do you know testing is, and you probably heard me say this, Brenda, but for new listeners, testing is based on a bell curve. It's based on reference values. It's based on normal. Well, guess what, Brenda? You're not normal, and I'm not normal, and nobody's normal, and there's no such thing as normal. Normal's an illusion, a statistical illusion. You know the 3 kinds of lies, Brenda? Do you ever hear the 3 kinds of lies?
Tell me.
The 3 kinds of lies. There's lies, there's damn lies, and statistics. Those are the 3 kinds of lies. So when you want to lie, you use statistics. And that's what a bell curve is, and that's what these testing services do. So you go by your body, so you're very smart to do that.
Well, I want to thank you for that, because what happens is you go to your doctor, he tells you your labs look right. Now, next thing he wants to do is prescribe antidepressants.
How dare he call himself a medical professional? Testing and diagnostics are for people who have no intuition or don't understand how the body works. If you have intuition about how the body works, if you understand how the body works and you have intuition about this whole structure, this is what the triangle of disease is, you don't need testing. So Brenda, number 1, keep up the good work with your digestive system. Make sure you're using probiotics. Number 2, focus on blood sugar. These are the 2 main points of disease before you get to thyroid problems. That means stabilize the blood sugar with more protein. Number 1, this is how you stabilize blood sugar. Everybody out there, listen up. This is how you stabilize blood sugar. Number 1, you eat more protein, and that allows you to wean yourself off the fast-burning sugars. Number 2, you make sure you're getting enough good quality fat from coconut oil and butter and essential fatty acids. And number 3, you make sure you're getting your sugar metabolizing micronutrients, and that's especially the B vitamins, and especially vitamin B1 and B3, but all the B vitamins, and then chromium, the minerals, chromium and vanadium, especially magnesium can also be important, as can selenium, and then vitamin C is also important for helping stabilize the blood sugar, and then perhaps also not quite as significant as the B complex and vitamin C, the amino acids taurine, Taurine, maybe 100 to 500, even up to 600 or 700 milligrams a day, and then arginine. So you got B complex, vitamin C, chromium, vanadium, magnesium, selenium, arginine, taurine, if you want to throw a couple of things in there, the electrolytes, potassium, calcium, sodium, etc. All of the electrolytes can help you metabolizing blood sugar. Interestingly, the more water we drink, the more we lose our sugar metabolizing nutrients. So if you're drinking lots of water, it becomes extra important that you use your electrolytes, your B complex, and your vitamin C. Does that help you, Brenda?
Yeah, it sure does, and I'd like a recommendation for if I'm still working on. I'm a bit of an unabsorber, and eat clean, eat protein, but does you no good if you're not absorbing it.
You got it, Brenda. You should be on my show. You should be doing the show with me. It's exactly right. So what you do if you have malabsorption issues, number 1, always take your food with digestive enzymes and apple cider vinegar. Number 2, make sure it helps to grind up your foods. Make sure you're doing lots of smoothies, soups, foods that are pre-digested essentially, liquefied foods. And then number 3, do smaller portions. Try to give your body a chance to absorb. And also chewing your food. Something as simple as chewing your food can take the load off your pancreas and the load off of your improve the ability of food to get absorbed and digested through the intestines and through the stomach. So just simply something as simple as chewing your food. And for diabetics, chewing your food can reduce the load on the pancreas and help improve insulin and pancreatic health as well. Something as simple as that. Chewing, grinding, making soups and smoothies, and then using digestive enzymes as well as apple cider vinegar. If you have fat malabsorption problems, you got to throw in some bile, B-I-L-E, bile salts as well. I want to move on, Brenda. Did I help you? Anything else? Anything else you want to ask me?
So awesome. And just in wrapping that up, Ben, so the chills and the blood sugar, is that just because your body isn't getting what it needs?
Did you say chills?
Yeah, chills, like cold sensitivity.
Yeah, cold sensitivity is because of the thyroid. You got the low thyroid functioning and things are slowing down. The thyroid is your metabolic gland. It helps keep your chemistry moving at the appropriate speed. Low thyroid, low circulation, low chemistry, you're going to be cold, especially fingers and toes. Are you cold in the hands and feet and fingers and toes? Yeah, that's classic sign of the thyroid. Also get on a rebounder and start moving up and down, moving your body around. There you go. Sounds like you got it going on. Thanks, Brenda.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Have a great day. All right, let's move on to Eric in Nebraska. What's going on, Eric? How you doing?
Hi, Ben. I appreciate your information you're giving to us these days.
Sure. Thank you so much. What's up?
Yeah, my question was about running. I'm getting into running, and you hear about people dying of sudden heart attacks. And
it's true.
What should I be taking as far as supplements or food?
Lots of things. Are you doing like marathon, triathlete type running, or sprinting, or what kind of running are you doing? And what are you doing for exercise, or fun, or competition, or?
Marathon competition.
Okay, so that's a major stress on the body. Major stress on the body. So what you got to do is you got to make absolutely sure you're using, number one, anti-inflammatory nutrients, and number two, you're not doing anything that provokes inflammation, because the running is already going to provoke inflammation. So if you have digestive issues, you got to correct those, and same with blood sugar or thyroid issues. That's first of all. You got to be overall healthy, because you're putting a major burden on the body. When you're done with your run, that's when you want to make sure you're pounding yourself with protein and antioxidant nutrients, muscle building nutrients, and anti-inflammatory nutrients. When you come home from the run, even during the run, something like the B complex and vitamin C, sipping on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, that's got the B complex and vitamin C as you're running. But definitely when you come home from the run, you want to make sure B complex, vitamin C, vitamin E is tremendously anti-inflammatory, as is alpha lipoic acid. All athletes should be using, especially ones who are working hard, vitamin E and alpha lipoic acid. You probably want to do some protein and maybe even some creatine and arginine when you come back from your run. Hey, Eric, I'm out of time, but there's tons of other good stuff that you could do. Either shoot me an email, ben@ksco.com, or you can call back tomorrow, and we'll get you first up so we can share all the information with other folks who may benefit. Thanks for your call, brother. Appreciate it. And if we left you on hold, I apologize. Call back tomorrow. Tell our call screener that you were on hold when we ended up the program. We'll get you first up. That's all the time we have for today. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Have yourselves a wonderful, spectacular, awesome day. We'll talk to y'all later, folks. Bye for now. All right, talk to you tomorrow.
We the people grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit and carting to a private bank, having it lent back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Teddy Anderson, I'm placing a free silver dollar in a book that explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Are you hungry for delicious, nutritious, rich, and satisfying home-cooked meals? Discover the Vita Clay 4-in-1 Smart Organic Cooker. Unglazed Zisha Clay, an ancient secret that makes this fast multi-cooker so special. Infusing your food with incredible flavors, perfect texture, vitamins, and minerals for your good health. It's a slow cooker, rice cooker, a steamer, plus a yogurt maker. Go to VitaClayChef.com and enter promo code RADIO20 for 20% off at checkout. That's VitaClayChef.com.
If the IRS has garnished your paycheck or seized money from your bank account, you need to get professional tax help now. Fast action is required to put a halt to these aggressive IRS collection tactics. You can count on the knowledgeable team of tax professionals at Wall & Associates. With over 30 years of experience, Wall & Associates has settled the tax problems of thousands of taxpayers for a small fraction of what they owed. For a free face-to-face consultation, call 1-800-425-4610 to put a wall between you and the IRS. 1-800-425-4610, or look for us on the web at wallandassociates.net. We solve tax problems. If you hire Wall & Associates today, you'll never have to talk to the IRS again. To stop the levies and seizures today, take action now. Call Wall & Associates at 1-800-425-4610. Wall & Associates. 1-800-425-4610.